come and join us in the Japan Pavilion in Epcot. We're going to show you the food, a bunch of merch, entertainment, and everything that this pavilion has to offer. Personally, this is my favorite country at Epcot. Let us know what yours is.
Today we're at Epcot
Japan Pavilion.
We are going to do the Japan dinner. Yeah, so we are gonna have the snow cones.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to snow cones.
And we're going to show everything there is to do in Japan, what you can buy, any shows, merchandise, and food.
Alright, let's
Sounds
go.
wonderful.
The food was so great. Alright, let's go.
Say oishikatta.
Oishikatta. Let's go. Alright, let's go.
One thing I love about Epcot is that they have the international students that come over from all the different countries. Now they have it returned to where the cast members are from Japan. They come here and work, and it's really fun to be able to practice Japanese with them. Vanessa is learning some words, and I took about 3 years of Japanese in college. So if you know any other different languages, definitely try to talk with some of the cast members when you're at the countries. Now we are eating in Teppan Edo, which is a hibachi restaurant. My husband and I went before the kids. This is their first time, and we're so excited to experience it all together. It is a little challenging to get an actual reservation for this restaurant, but you just have to keep checking. They had a good variety of sushi options, appetizers. They made these little chopsticks to make it easier for the kids, and we started off with salads with the ginger dressing. It was really good. The kids didn't really care for it too much, but my husband and I had an extra salad.
Alright, I got the shrimp tempura. Three-piece shrimp with the dipping sauce.
Takoyaki.
And takoyaki is what she got.
Anytime I can get takoyaki, I always do. It's basically like a crispy outside and then a soft batter inside with chunks of octopus inside. That's why they're called taco, because taco in Japanese means octopus. And the tempura had a nice breading on it too. Rick really enjoyed that. Look at that butter.
Have you been here before? Onion, zucchini, and carrot.
Bye, Mickey. You see the Mickey in there? Is that cool? He's making a volcano. No, it's gonna be like steam.
Onion volcano. Yeah, Mickey's back! So we have two kinds of sauce, ginger sauce and yum yum sauce.
Yeah, okay.
Ginger sauce good for beef, chicken, vegetable. Yum yum sauce good for everything.
Everything, yeah. For everything.
Does that look good?
Very
Fresh. Wait for a little bit
Chicken.
longer.
Chicken. Thank you.
arigato.
Yum sauce is really good.
Is the yum yum sauce
Yeah, I
good?
like chicken with yum yum sauce.
I need like that.
Shrimp.
Arigato.
I enjoy.
Very good.
Okay, what did you think of the food?
I love it.
You love it? Did you like how you saw how he did cooking and stuff? Was that neat? Yeah. Good? Do you like this place? Is it neat? You saw him cook? That's the winner. Yeah, the yum yum sauce is the winner. Buddy Boy's hogging it up. Chef Rick, what did you think?
Oh, wonderful. Such a good show. And I'm full and happy. And
Yeah, me too.
I love this place. It's so fun.
I do too. Then you can see the volcano behind us too. Look at him. And we tried 2 desserts, this one being the Yuzu mousse cake. And the dessert was listed as the 50th anniversary dessert for Walt Disney World. I liked how the mousse was shaped as the Epcot Spaceship Earth. It's a Yuzu mousse cake. It basically tasted like mango to us. It has matcha cream, chocolate rocks, and a sparkling yuzu sauce. And then we had the matcha tiramisu. So basically it just tasted like a green tea mousse almost. They also had a chocolate ginger cake. I felt like the kids maybe wouldn't like that because of the ginger. And they had a mango mousse cake. I would love to try that next time. I feel like the yuzu mousse cake just wasn't worth the $18 for how small it was. I was expecting it to be a little bigger, but the matcha tiramisu was worth it for the $9. And as far as the hibachi prices, we got the ebi and the tori, which is the chicken and the shrimp. So that was about $33 for our shrimp meal, and the kids' chicken was $18. It's definitely worth the experience at least one time. I'm going to show you the quick service as well and just kind of mention the other restaurant, which is actually really expensive. And before we go into the gift shop, I'm just going to kind of walk around this area and also show the taiko drummers, which is another entertainment offering when you're in the area. Each country usually has some sort of thing you can see, either a character or different performers, different musicians, but the taiko drummers are definitely a highlight of the Japan Pavilion. And this area is gorgeous. There are so many beautiful shots you can take, especially with the bridges and with the koi fish down below. They were so sweet and they remembered us from over a year ago. Definitely make sure you see them at Epcot. And check out the app, it will tell you the show times. They do have several shows throughout the day. I'm going to briefly show the quick service in Japan. They have sushi, tempura, udon, ramen, curry, miso soup, and chicken teriyaki or shrimp teriyaki. The menu does change quite a bit because we did order this in 2021. I'm just going to briefly show you what it looked like when we did eat there. We had a katsu slider, a green tea cheesecake, a chicken curry, and then a pork ramen, and a sushi platter. So this can vary, but I think the ramen and the curry and the sushi would pretty much stay the same. If the other two restaurants are just too expensive or maybe they're booked out, the quick service is definitely a good option to stop at. Now going through here, this is the gift shop. The Mitsukoshi gift shop is huge, and there's also a little museum when you first walk in. This is also the Kit Kat table where they write your name in Japanese, and they had the cutest origami characters if you can see back there. Say arigato. Arigato. 日本語を勉強しています。すごい。じゃあ日本語でやりましょう。名前は何ですか？バネッサです。バネッサ。こんにちは。よろしく。よろしくお願いします。どうぞ。ありがとう。 Jack-kun, and she's Vanessa-chan. That's how you write your name? Is that cool? And say arigato. This is Jack. Say arigato. Right next to this is the Kawaii Museum, Japan's cute culture. Kawaii meaning cute. It shows all the different things in the Japanese culture that they use basically on a daily basis. This museum does mention that after World War II, Japan's youth flocked to cute items as a diversion from the war and basically took inspiration from manga and anime mixed with Western culture to make everything cute. I've noticed in Japanese culture they have cute items for everything, even those dangly things on the cell phones. Of course, lots of plush. They have Duffy, which comes from Japan, and it just shows different ways that in Japanese culture they decorate even the kitchen into cute things, bathrooms, everything. I think we do this in America too, but obviously it's a little different. I love the Totoro slippers and the shower curtain. They explain how you can have cuteness on the go in the airplane. Otaku means like kind of like a geek. They embrace it. You can cosplay. It's just neat to look around this little museum and see all the popular characters and items from Japan. These ones are mainly from kids' cartoons. Of course, you may know Pokemon and Hello Kitty, but these are a lot of the famous and more popular cartoons in Japan. Okay, so they've got lots of different Japanese crackers, and what else, Punkan? Oh, shrimp chips. Wow. Sake. Let's look over here. Here, Paki, the Kinokoyama, Take no, like different like acorn and mushrooms. Multi-blend. I've never seen that before. What? Have to change my mind. Oh, we like these too, the chocolate coffee biscuits are good. And then koala. Oh, these are cute. Little chocolates. This first section is basically all the food, snacks, and drinks. If you haven't tried Japanese mochi, you absolutely need to. This is one of our favorite snacks to try every time. They usually have a good variety of flavors like banana, peach. They have the regular rice bean paste. And then we got chocolate this time. We've tried strawberry ichigo, which is delicious. And then these are orange and green tea, pineapple, and melon. We pretty much love all the flavors. I don't think there's one that we don't like besides the bean paste, the white one. But all the fruity ones we love. I've seen these marshmallows at Universal in the Hello Kitty shop as well. They have little jellies inside the marshmallows. And then of course a bunch of different Pocky. You can usually find Pocky at Target, probably even Walmart. I've seen it at Five Below. But if there's one you haven't tried, then definitely grab it. The middle are a bunch of different gummies. They have different kinds of Kit Kats, and then these are basically like a pancake texture. Rick liked these soft milk cookies. They're different. The texture is something to get used to. Now, Japanese candy isn't as sweet as American candy, so just note that if you want to try anything, but it's still really good and fun to try. They have another section here with a bunch of noodles, basically like little ramen cups or curry, different sauces and spices, and then some tea sets, which are really neat. They have different dishes, bowls, chopsticks. The chopsticks could be a cheaper souvenir if you did want to get somebody some, and then they even have kid chopsticks that if it's difficult to kind of eat with them, then that's a great option for beginners. This is a huge store, so I'm going to try to go as quickly as possible, but again, this is kind of like the kitchen area. And then the next room over, they have these really pretty lanterns that can light up in your room. They have different decorations. This section was themed as samurais and different swords, katanas, so some cute items you can decorate with. They used to have actually some cherry blossom trees that would light up. I have one I bought years ago, so it does change. If you see something you must have, I would get it before you never see it again. I was actually given this exact kaleidoscope one time from a friend in Japan. That's a very common gift and very cool. And then they had some of these globes here. I believe they were around $70. These are also really common in Japan. They're like a good luck charm. They have cats and owls. The kitty cat is called a manaki neko, so it brings you good luck for $8. What can you lose? And then these are Daruma dolls. You fill in one eye at the beginning of the year, and then if you manage to achieve your goal or your dream, then you fill in the other eye. I did this one time at a New Year festival. Really fun. You can always find Rick right here. He loves the incense that they have. They have some different smells that he couldn't find anywhere else, and then they have little incense holders you can buy too. Stress Zen Garden.
It's a wolf on me.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. What are these? Oh, it's like this. It goes in a vase. Oh, okay. It's pretty cool. It's cute. It's a little Zen Garden. Like the good luck cats?
It's like this.
Yeah, just like that.
With a glow laser. This is so cute.
It is cute. Mini lucky cat. I like the big cat. I want that one.
Hi, I'm the cat.
Yeah. Large case. How much is the big cat?
Oh, look at this piggy bank.
I do. I like that. How much is that one? $12.99. That's not bad. 13 bucks. Yeah? Oh, there's swords for 190. There's fans. There's 200 for the mini dragon set. Here's a bonsai gift set. But I am not good at doing the gardening. These here. Look, the kimonos. These boards are really neat. We have one at home that you basically wet the paintbrush and then it dries and you can do it again. And then they have a bunch of kimonos, accessories. The kids' kimonos range from around $50, which I thought wasn't too bad since it is actually coming from Japan. And then the adult sizes were around $85. I'm sure some of them go up to $100 or so. And then they even have these sandals that go along with the kimono you're supposed to wear with some socks. Then there's this middle section that just has some different accessories and apparel, different socks, shirts, hats. It's probably my least favorite section just because I feel like it's more of a touristy style. But of course, my favorite section is gonna be at the front with the Nintendo. They have different cards and origami sets. Some of them are really cute with the animals. And then there is a section for learning Japanese with katakana, hiragana, kanji, all the different writing. There's even a health section with a lot of different lotions, soaps, massagers, stuff for your toothbrush, basically a little beauty section. They only have a small Sanrio section, but My Melody, Hello Kitty, they even have Cinnamon Roll, which is kind of hard to find. But Universal has a whole Hello Kitty store, so I will link that down below. They have way more of a selection there. It definitely seems like the Sanrio stuff, the anime, and Nintendo changes out a lot, so you may not see it the next time you visit. Of course, lots of plush. They even have these Super Mario mystery boxes, Animal Crossing. I will say to double check online for some of the prices because like with these big plush, they're about $50 and on Amazon I got them for like $25. But sometimes there's things you can't find on Amazon. I loved these Kirby bags. They had a Kirby blanket, similar prices around $20 to $30, bunch of hats and accessories. And the Pokemon is a hit or a miss. A lot of items you can find at Target for half the price. I liked the design of this Kirby bag. It was really cute. It had a bag inside the bag, and then they had some Animal Crossing vinyl stickers and stationery, some mystery eggs, an Animal Crossing lamp. They have a coffee mug, a Link plush, and more Animal Crossing plush. The Pokemon section was a little small this time. They had some different toys like building blocks, bags, accessories.
I love this. This is adorable.
I know, it's so cute. And I like the pink Yoshi too. We got some stuff back here behind the registers too. I like the hats, the Tom Nook hat. I have to apologize because I don't know all of the anime names. I know there's some called Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, I believe it's called. The only anime I'm really familiar with would be Death Note. I do enjoy that one. But they had a pretty good section of collectibles from anime and a lot of plush. Sometimes you can find Kingdom Hearts, which I do love too, and then they had even Naruto. So again, I could spend all day in here just window shopping. If you love anything from Japan, you're gonna want to save some money to actually buy a few things. And they even brought back the Pick a Pearl, which I'll show in just a second, but you pay $20 and you get to pick an oyster, and then they open it up. You see what size pearl you get. You can buy something to go along with the pearl, but it's $20 for just the pearl. They do a fun countdown and a little drum roll, so it's an actual activity in itself and just a neat experience while you're here.
That's it.
We got some gifts for a friend, and we got mochi, apple, strawberry, blueberry, and chocolate. So like I said, mochi is our favorite, and inside is like a jelly filled of whatever flavor you do get. The blueberry was really subtle, but the chocolate kind of reminded me of like a chocolate marshmallow during the Easter time. I'd say chocolate and strawberry are probably our new favorites, and I love that chocolate coffee cookie. Next up towards the American Pavilion, right before you get there, is a kakigori stand. It is a snow cone stand. They have different flavors. We're going to show that next. We have a few videos exploring other countries at Epcot, such as France, United Kingdom, and the Chinese Pavilion. If there's any other that we haven't done, definitely comment down below, as we hope to do them all eventually. Japan has 3 restaurants and a huge gift shop, as well as the drummers, and so many beautiful photo spots, like next to this torii, which is a Japanese gate. Normally these are in front of a shrine in Japan, which symbolizes the transition from mundane to sacred. And since it's during the flower and garden, they have this beautiful dragon topiary. Next up is the kakigori stand. It has strawberry, melon, tangerine, cherry, and blue raspberry. You can also get a rainbow. They have sushi and different drinks, of course, like sake, and I'll show one more stand that has sake as well. Now I'm saying it the Japanese way, sake. I know a lot of people call it sake. Vanessa got the blue raspberry, and then Jack got the rainbow, which was orange, cherry, and melon. They are about $6 each one, a really good size. You can definitely share them, and you can get condensed milk if you want. Alright, so what is the best flavor? Daddy. Did you try? Let me try.
I like that.
You like the blue the best?
Me too.
But I would love cherry with milk topping.
What's your favorite flavor? The red? Okay. Yeah, I actually think I like the red better. I'll show the third restaurant, which is the most expensive restaurant here as we pass this Zen garden. It's right back behind here. It's called Takumi Te, and it's a prefixed menu for $250 per adult and $100 per child. If Epcot has a festival going on, they always have a Japan booth. During those festivals, always one of our favorite stops. I don't think we'll ever eat here just because it really is out of our price range, but I would highly recommend the Hibachi restaurant we went to, the Teipan Edo, or the quick service, or even the booth for the festivals going on at Epcot. But if you can splurge for this restaurant, I say go for it. And the last stop to show is the Garden House, which has all kinds of different alcoholic drinks: plum wine, cold sake, hot sake, nigori sake, kirin, which is like a draft beer, and sapporo.
A big thank you to Maddie and Lachey for helping support our channel.
People like you help us to keep going and doing what we love.
Subscribe.
Click this video if you want to see other pavilions at Epcot, such as China or UK. Each country has so much to offer, and subscribe if you want to see more.